My English class, dear learners, hope you are well and I am also well by the grace of Almighty God. Dear learners, I am Brozendra Nath, lecturer in English, Baroaria Smaroni College, Botikata, Khulna. Dear learners, as usual, I am going to take your English class. Our today's English class, Unit 12, Unit title Peace and Conflict, and Lesson 5, and our today's lessons title The Peace Movement. Our today's class is for the student of 12, for the student of 12 class. Dear learners, look at the board and you can see here two pictures. One is a pigeon. Pigeon is a symbol of peace. So here written on, war is not the answer. And here a picture of a smiling face. This is peace. So now we will read out the passage from our textbook. So you have to take your English textbook and listen my reading. The peace movement. A peace movement is a social movement that seeks to achieve ideals such as the ending of a particular or minimize interhuman violence in a particular place or type of situation, including ban of guns, and is often linked to the goal of achieving world peace. Means to achieve these ends includes advocacy of pacifism, non-violent resistance, diplomacy, boycotts, demonstrations, peace camps, supporting anti-war political candidates and banning guns, creating open government, direct democracy, supporting people who expose or crimes or conspiracies to create wars and making laws. Different organizations involved in peace movements may have some diverse goals, but one common goal is sustainability of peace. Peace movement is basically an all-encompassing anti-war movement. It is primarily characterized by a belief that human beings should not wage or each other or engage in violent conflicts over language, race, natural resources, religion, or ideology. It is believed that military power is not the equivalent of justice. The peace movement tends to oppose the proliferation of dangerous technologies and weapons of mass destruction. In particular, nuclear weapons and biological warfare. Moreover, many objects to the export of weapons, including handheld machine guns and grenades, by leading economic nations to lesser developed nations. The first peace movement appeared in 1815 to 1816. The first such movement in the United States was the New York Peace Society, founded in 1815 by the theologian David Lloyd and the Massachusetts Peace Society. It became an active organization, holding regular weekly meetings and producing literature which was spread as far as Gibraltar and Malta, describing the horrors of war and advocating pacifism on Christian grounds. The London Peace Society, also known as the Society for the Promotion of Permanent and Universal Peace, was formed in 1816 to promote permanent and universal peace by the philanthropist William Allen. In the 1840s, British women formed olive leaf circle groups of around 15 to 20 women to discuss and promote pacifist ideas. The peace movement began to grow in influence by the mid-19th century. The London Peace Society, under the initiative of American Council to Birmingham, Louis Burritt, and the Reverend Henry Richard convened the first International Peace Congress in London in 1843. The Congress decided on two aims: the ideals of peaceable arbitration in the affairs of nations and the creation of an international institutions to achieve that. Afterwards, peace organizations are set up in many countries. The United Nations was founded with the primary object to maintain peace and resolve interstate conflicts in the world. Many treaties have been signed between many nations, and notably one of the which is the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Everyone wants peace and likes the principle of non-violence. Dear learners, we have already finished our reading. So, I hope you have understood the meaning of passage, you have understood the subject matter of the passage, what is peace, what is the dangerous effect of conflict, and what is the difference between conflict and peace. So, we should always earn peace and avoid conflict, because conflicts always brings destruction and peace always bonding a good relationship with each other. Dear learners, no more today. Thank you so much for attending my English class.